G'day cunts, welcome back to LewReview. I know, it's been a while guys, but I was performing my show. I've been touring around the country doing my show. I did 12 shows in a row for 2 weeks. Let's see you try and fucking upload a video when you got a show every night for 2 weeks. But I'm back onto it now. Melbourne's finished, 8 out of 12 sold out, thanks to everybody who came, and I'm bringing the show on tour now. So Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide, and Sydney are all on sale now. I'll see you there. Let's get into it.
Oh my god, Joe, you look fabulous. I got my...
We've got a good one today. Today we're going to look at one of the most ridiculous attempts at cashing in on the transgender rights movement I've ever seen. This is probably just one step below Caitlyn Jenner winning Woman of the Year.
What's up guys, Joey Salads here. And North Carolina passed a bill that requires trans people to use the bathrooms that correspond with the sex listed on their birth certificate.
The transgender in women's bathroom, is that how you say that? The transgender? It sounds like they're like an object or a freak. I don't know, it sounds to me like you're just saying the spoon in the kitchen drawer. I don't feel like that's the proper way. What is the proper way? What are you supposed to say? Maybe we should ask Tumblr. If anybody watching this uses Tumblr and has like 3 genders, just let me know if this is correct or disrespectful. It's probably disrespectful because Joey is a straight man. I mean, anything, if you talk about it, and I mean, I'm being disrespectful now. Just saying the word transgender. I'm straight and I'm white and I'm male, so me saying transgender is like an affront to the Tumblr community. I apologize for being born with this skin color. I'm really sorry. I didn't choose it, but I'm sorry that it really hurt you guys that I was born.
I reached out to a trans friend of mine and a doctor who I'm also friends with, and both had some contradicting points. My trans friend told me that nobody is born to a sex or a gender, and that gender and sex are a social construct, and that DNA and genetics have nothing to do with your sex. My doctor said that DNA and genetics have everything to do with your gender at birth. You either become a male or a female.
Okay, sorry, Joey, let me just stop you there, okay? I know we're only 10 seconds in, but I feel like you're bullshitting me already, okay? Do you want me to believe that you're the type of guy to be friends with a progressive tranny and a conservative doctor at the same time? Like, I find that hard to believe, man. Do you see the kinds of videos you make, like videos like these? When you make social experiments like these, I find it hard to believe that you have a friend. And I realize that tranny is an offensive word, guys. I do know that, but I'm actually friends with a tranny, and she said it's totally fine for me to say that. I'm definitely friends with her, it's totally real, and I can say whatever I want because I asked the tranny, and we're really good friends, and I asked her, and it's totally true. Just, you know, you can't get offended at that.
With help of my trans friend, today I'm gonna dress and act like a transgender. I'm then going to enter women's bathrooms, and let's see how they react.
Oh wow, I learned something today. I had no idea, Joey, that trans people are so fucking alien to the rest of us normal humans that you need acting classes to learn how to become one of them. That's fucking ridiculous, man. See, I was under the impression that trans people are just normal people. The only difference is some of them want a dick and the other half want to cut theirs off. Like, I had no idea you needed fucking acting lessons from a transgender coach so you could pretend to be one of them.
Alright guys, so I'm about to make my transformation to look like a transgender. Now I know that dressing up like a girl doesn't necessarily make me transgender, it would just make me a cross-dresser. But on the outside, people will still think that I'm transgender. I got this information from my transgender friend and it is transgender approved.
I'm actually pretty impressed with you, man. I did not expect this level of balanced debate from your social experiments. You're presenting both sides of this issue. I mean, both sides aren't coming from your imaginary friends, but still, it does, like, I appreciate the sentiment. After this video, where you dress up as a transgender woman and walk into bathrooms to preach equality, are you gonna balance it out with a follow-up video where you dress up as a homophobic doctor and beat the shit out of faggots?
How do I look?
Oh my god, Joe, you look
like a fucking idiot.
fabulous.
Oh, bro, Joey, you've got everybody convinced. You look like a genuine trans person right now. I mean, I'm sure every woman is gonna see this guy walk into their bathroom, a 6'2" Italian dude in a dress, and they're not even gonna question why a real transgender woman looks like she's spent 6 months in the gym doing only bicep curls.
I got my transgender friend on the phone and I'm gonna see what they think about my dress. So It'll pause
It
the
looks so great right now. Oh my gosh.
Looks good. Is it transgender approved?
It's 100% transgender approved.
All right.
Listen to how he says that, transgender approved. You can tell, look at his face and listen to him say it.
Transgender approved.
You can tell as soon as those words came out of his mouth, he started to hate himself just a little bit.
Is it transgender approved?
It's 100% transgender approved.
All right.
That is not a normal conversation. That's not how humans speak to each other, okay, Joey? I mean, when you get a friend, you'll figure out that what you scripted does not make any sense. And it's very obvious that you gave her the cue. Listen to that. Transgender approved? Is it transgender approved? I think he's got buddies that have kidnapped a random girl. They're holding her at gunpoint and just telling her to pretend to be a tranny.
I also found out through the transgender community that some of them actually keep their voice the same way. So, going through the requirement checklist, penis, you're allowed to have voice, you're allowed to have, technically speaking, I would be considered somebody just starting their transgender transformation.
No, Joey, don't hit me with the technically speaking, okay? Because literally speaking, you are a dude in a $10 wig and a dress from the 70s that you borrowed from your mum, okay? I'm pretty sure a real transgender person at the start of their transition would put in a little bit more effort than you have. For starters, I think they'd have a fucking shave.
Ew, get out! What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in here.
I'm trans,
You're a guy. Get
No, I'm
out
not.
of here. I don't belong here.
but I identify as a girl. Why
Ew,
can't I be in
this is
here?
disgusting.
What are you doing?
I'm transgender.
What? No, you can't be in here.
But this is a girl's bathroom. I identify as a
You
girl.
are not. Do you hear yourself right now? You are not a woman. You have such a
I am
deep
a girl.
voice. Wait,
Transgender, we could say with our regular voice.
what? That doesn't make any sense. You definitely have a penis. You need to get out of here.
I do have a penis.
Okay, look, Joey, I don't know what you're trying to prove with this video, okay? Because all of these are legitimate, like, reasonable reactions. They're not filled with hate or anything. These are just reasonable people seeing a man in a dress. Like, they look at you and they see a freak in a dress, not a legitimate transgender person.
Hey,
Ow! Get out! Get out!
what?
are you doing
I'm
in here?
transgender.
What are you doing in
I'm
here? Get out.
transgender. I'm a girl.
Get out. No, get
I'm
out.
a girl.
No, get out.
Why?
It's just not okay.
It's not okay. I'm a girl.
Okay.
See, this girl, she's screaming, not because she's scared, but because she's really angry and offended. You know, she feels cheated because she put in more effort to be in the women's bathroom than you have, right? She fucking put on her makeup, she dressed up all pretty, you just show up in your shit dress and you think you have the right to go into the bathroom. No, man, you're gonna put in at least a little bit more effort than that. And anyway, this woman screaming, totally reasonable reaction. Even if it wasn't a guy in a dress, right? If I went into a bathroom and I saw some guy waiting for me to go in, even if it was a dude wearing normal clothes, if a guy was waiting outside a bathroom for me to go in, then he followed me in and then said hello, I would fucking lose my shit. That's scary, man. I'd fucking freak out. This is what the woman saw. Hello.
No.
No, I'm
Stop,
trans.
no.
I have a penis.
No,
I'm a
get
penis,
out.
but I'm
This is
trans.
private. Get out.
No, I'm a real girl.
And as you can tell from this video that most women are not comfortable sharing the bathroom with a trans person.
No, Joey, you haven't proven anything, okay? The only thing you've demonstrated is that women don't like it when crazy men in dresses wait outside a bathroom, follow them into a public toilet, and start speaking to them. That's fucking scary, man. I mean, look at you. You don't look like a real trans person. And I'm not saying that because you need to look like a beautiful woman to be a legitimate trans person. I'm sure there are plenty of ugly trans people out there. Not everybody can be hot, but at least they put in some fucking effort. People like you, Joey, are giving those against inclusive bathroom laws a legitimate reason to not want them. Because you're fucking dressing up in a $10 wig and secretly recording women in public bathrooms. Of course, those that are against the fucking inclusive laws are gonna see that and go, this is exactly why there shouldn't be a thing. because people like you can go into the bathrooms with these laws. But these laws are not for you, Joey. They are for legitimate transgender people who need to use the bathroom as the gender that they picked, and you're fucking it up for them. Sorry guys, I got a bit angry then. It's just ever since I made up my imaginary trans friend, I've just become so passionate about these bathroom laws because I just think, you know, every now and then how hard it must be for my imaginary trans friend. Say hello. You know, it must be hard for you to go into bathrooms, you know, the gendered bathroom that you identify with, right? I mean, that must be really hard for you. Anyway, however hard it is for my imaginary trans friend, it must be almost twice as hard for transgender people who, you know, aren't figments of mine or Joey's imagination. You know what I mean? The real ones that live in real life, it must be really hard for them. So for Joey to exploit them, I don't know, it just really pissed me off on behalf of my imaginary trans friend. But thanks very much for watching anyway, guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe because I do a new LewReview every single week. Also, my tour is almost finished. The dates are here and the tickets are there. I'll see you there and I'll catch you later, cunt.
There ain't none like me, self-made for real. ABK Records, who you think made the deal? I'm made of steel, these rappers ain't shit. I tell Tracy Grimshaw to have another fit. Never gave a fuck, it's a way of the curse. If websites ring, tell them pay me up first. Smoking on a big blunt, still the same sick cunt. 5 cars in a row, who was talking shit, bruh?